time to rise. Yeah, lift your eyes. Don't let nobody play with your soul, cause you the prize. Had to change my vision, change my tongue, and change my mind. I even changed my circle, now everything aligned. I'm talking square roots. I'm in the sun, eating bird fruit. Fought through the lions and the tigers just to bear fruit. Head full of locks, tattoos on my bird arms. It's melanin all on my bird's skin. They don't want us to win. See, he a blood, he a crip, they don't want us to blend. If we made in God's image, I'm calling them twin. Yeah, they thought that was the end. Yeah, they tried to break you, but forgot that you could bend. Now we don't talk about what it's been, cause now it's getting better. Used to get cheese from the government, but now we getting fatter. Now it flow together, now it's better weather. Blue skies, right.
Son of mine, don't let them tell you where treasures lie. Hold on to hope and don't close your eyes. Just keep on looking up towards the light. The sun gon' shine, we gon' rise.
It's time to rise. Yeah, lift your eyes. Peace to the goddesses and peace to the gods. I picked up the pieces and said peace to the odds. I ain't who I used to be, I know they all surprised. It's shocking, ain't it? Ain't no blocking, ain't no stopping greatness. Thought it was meant to fall apart, but no, I did the maintenance. I even cut off some dead weight, and though it wasn't painless, when you start applying gyms, your body go through changes. Yeah, I used to throw signs, now I line chakras. I evolved from that thug life, they still wanna pockets. Meditation over medication, do you proper. I started eating plants and let the earth be my doctor. Now they can't stop you, with y'all on your side. And don't forget your ancestors, the angels down the ride, I've been mastering demons and now I feel divine. It's perfect time. If you can hear my voice right now, look down at your feet. See, you right where you supposed to be. But see, some of y'all be posting online and you ain't who you supposed to be. Write this on a post-it note. Post this quote. It's time to
Son of
ride.
mine, don't let them tell you where treasures lie. Hold on to hope and don't close your eyes. Just keep on looking up towards the light. The sun gon' shine, we gon' rise. Peace and love. Peace and love. It's lava at the park. Yeah. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. Don't let them define you. You're growing through dimensions, no losses, just lessons. And that's why your faith is strong. Anytime you hit your lowest, always bounce back. Anytime you lost your glow, got your shine back. Anytime you felt alone, God had your back. Better know that you're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. I love you, reflection. We flexing on our haters. We wish them the best, but protecting our sacred love. No weapons formed against us could take us away from God. We praying, we praising, we grateful. We came from love. You're worthy, you're priceless. A diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless. A diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. Hey baby, you got the ball? Thank you. Ooh, never forget who you are and where you come from.
That's what it sounds like when you liberated. You sound free. You sound more confident. You sound more at peace. One thing about me, I ain't let nobody stop my flow, not a soul. Who y'all bless, no one curse. Yeah. I'm in a new season of life, I'm feeling right. Was in a dark place, now I finally see the light. My temple illuminating, was stuck in a house, ruminating. I detox, feeling rejuvenated. That Paula Santos is fumigating, cleansing my space now. I used to be spaced out. She wanted me to open up to her like Spacebar, but I couldn't build with her. She left me with a tab, but I ain't tripping. I'm at peace with it, blessed disguise. Just went through custom, getting accustomed to blue skies, blue waters. Remember days I ain't have 2 quarters. Now I just touched 50 and I'm sensing some more coming. And I ain't even 50, but I move like an elder. Wisdom and knowledge flowing within. The YNs respect me cause I used to be them. Now I show them the way. Some days we don't know what to say. Man, you gotta just flow. You gotta just flow. Flow. Flowing like faucet streams and riverbanks. Reflecting on days I could barely fill up the tank. Now these days I pull to the pump, 50 on 10 and tell a homeless man to get what he want. Building good karma. Used to get meds from Big Pharma. Now I plan to buy some land and be a big farmer. Yeah, I used to live to eat, but now I eat to live. Life ain't about what you get, it's about what you give. But never give up your peace, gave her a peace of mind. It left me puzzled, I couldn't picture my healing. Now it's 13-foot ceilings, painted pictures revealing. Just took the top off the Jeep, I can't picture the ceiling. With my hands out the top, touching these wings, what a beautiful feeling. Went from feeling dead inside to a beautiful living. I had to grow, knowledge of self, I had to know. Sometimes when you don't know where to go, man, you gotta just flow. You gotta just flow. Flow.
When I wake up, no makeup, half naked, I feel like I'm the shit. Pardon my language, but hang-ups do not define the kid. No, I'm not flawless, I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it. My body are the laundry list of all of life's unkindnesses. But I still sip tea and chant om and live free. Cause hardships and heartbreaks turn to rap epiphanies. And mom told me stay woke cause all gold ain't glistening. Choose your words wisely cause the all-knowing's listening. But no worries, I'm Gucci, my thighs are little juicy. My dialogue, little awkward, my idols still move me. My life is a movie like Raheem and Mookie. I'm just trying to do the right thing, hope that it improves me. My bamboos accustomed to me, you'll be soon accustomed to me. This tomorrow I got royal hemoglobin coursing through me. And my strength is now inhuman, I get that straight from my own. Signed in silver, mouth the grill of yours and truly.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better Be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you are.
I ain't get here overnight. I was in that mirror like 4 or 5 times a week on my mile of beats, reciting affirmations like holy rites, and I still don't know everything. But I guess confessions from 8x11s and studio sessions seem like it's only right. And trust me, this my therapy, fuck your couch. Finna murk all these Murphy types, funny styling me, shut your mouth. Touch me, I'm slaughtering crews, squads, goons, teams. The queen is coming to rule your region, coming for all of your asses plus your house. I ain't always have it in me, no titles for pretending. I was 14 years old, forcing pills down my throat, so my baby fat diminished. Still got these scars from cutting my wrist when I thought the life was finished. Now they remind me what my lows look like, now I know the sky's the limit. Okay, never claim to be perfect, that's an impossible dream. I'm just saying that I'm worth it, that's the responsible thing. Spend half my life trying to find my life from outside sources, why the only voice that mattered came from me.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you
When
are.
rock go in, she too aggressive, that's too masculine. And her content a little too obsessive, just relax a bit. She say she God, that's narcissistic, just the facts of it. Nah, I don't really F with female rappers, that's just sacrilege. Glad I learned early not to internalize every income. Daddy told me with every opinion there comes a sphincter. And they would rather she them thoughts than popularize a thinker. Why them lying archetypes is chasing cat, I'm trying to sphinx her. Rap barrel, skin caramello, apparel, mainly vintage. Meryl composer, warrior, so every verse became a vengeance. Went through too much hair to not be fine, but they still feigning ignorance. So now I came to clip my just do with remaining interest. Baby, I'm a star without the flash frame of Fenty. Came out the doctored up the entire game upon my entry. Kept it 100, messed around and gained another century in this. Now I'm aimed to pop off till my mental chamber's empty. I'm unbothered, your standards is irrelevant. I might F around and rock a body, all this for the hell of it. They've been trying to martyr me for ages cause my melanin. So now I'm soaking UV rays with sugar slathered on my adamant. My dude, I'm magic, my game is God is my mood. It's savage, that's gang, it's Connie's my move. And mountains my range, astonishing dangerous. Sonnets like rain and comets, they blazing. Trails through planets, all hell, it's kind of amazing. That's right, we'll call this self-love. Discovered I was dope and indulged like I'm scale drugs. And you could call me arrogant and that's gonna help love. But if you tryna knock me down, your demolitions fell, bruh, fell, bruh, fell, bruh, fell.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up. Cause you're so damn fine just the way you are.
Nigga, I'm too rich to be broke. Till my bank account, it better catch up to my soul. Manifested through the pain, take back what I own. Every time I'm on the track, my tongue gon' speak gold. Nigga, royalty, I just landed on earth, yeah. Shows a body, skin color like the dirt, yeah. And if I put my hand on it, it'll work, yeah. Everything I touch is gold, nigga, royalty, yeah. I'm abundant in my soul, royal from my head to my pinky toes. Every time I check the bank, it overflows. So I withdraw and it just send me back more, nigga, royalty. See, if I touch it, it's gon' prosper, there's no other option. Got so much power from the source, I'm about to blow the socket. They say I'm so different, I'm from another dimension. So much God in my genes, you think I'm rocking true religion. Not to mention holiness inside my breath, the spirit speaks when I be spitting. Abundance can't live without me, man, I think we codependent is written. God in the body of a beast. Why you think I got dominion everywhere I lay my feet? With a pedicure too, cause I breathe excellence. Walking around smelling godly, so that means I'm heaven sent, yeah. Royalty is all they see when I come around. I'm just a queen who chose to wear her crown. I'm too rich to be broke, till my bank account it better catch up to my soul. Manifested through the pain, take back what I own. Every time I'm on the track, my tongue gon' speak gold, nigga. Royalty, I just landed on earth, yeah. Chose a body, skin color like the dirt, yeah. And if I put my hand on it, it'll work, yeah. Everything I touch is gold, nigga. Royalty, yeah. I'm abundant in my soul. Royal from my head to my pinky toes. Every time I check the bank, it overflows. I withdraw and it just send me back more, nigga. Royalty.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.
Hey, peace and blessings, star seeds. Peace and blessings. It is I, the goddess Rael. It's a Pronoia night. Yes. Thank you for being in the building. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the music. Greetings, peace and blessings. Welcome to the new star seeds and all of the OGs. Thank you for being here at this time. Thank you so much for tapping in tonight. Y'all know I'm late. Yes, I know. And so, yeah, you know, I am. I ain't even gonna make up no lie. I'm late. You know, it takes some time to be this great. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm late. I'm sorry. But it's gonna be a good show tonight. So tonight is Transformation Tuesdays, right? Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, that's coming. Yes. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. Stop reading my mind, King Adonis. Okay. Let me slow down because I like to go fast, y'all, because that's how I channel and stuff. Everything starts going bloop, bloop. So let me slow down a little bit, Spirit. Welcome to Pronoia Starseed Podcast. I am so happy for you to be here. Thank you so much for tapping in. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button real quick and that notification so you know when we're live, because we're live all the damn time. Yep. It's a whole bunch of us over here. So we be live all the time. So make sure you hit that notification and make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm dropping calendars and reels all the time to let you know what's going on over here. So if you're interested, and I'm going to back up. Yes. If you're interested, then make sure you tap into Pronoia Starseed Podcast on all platforms. Okay. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for Don't Slay My Dragon 3. This is the finale of Don't Slay My Dragon. However, this will not be the last time that we tap into You Are the Last Dragon because, baby, I watched it again and again, and there are so many different messages. Okay, we're going to stick to the Don't Slay My Dragon message tonight, but there is a narcissist and empath message in there. There is the There is a big Kali Sophia message in there with the divine masculine message in there. It's a lot, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into the don't slay my dragon, and you are the last dragon tonight. So, as King Adonis mentioned here, that he's super excited to see the intro video. I have not announced it to, I think, all of the star seeds yet, but on April the 7th, and I'm going to do my announcements early. So my sister, Smart Video Girl, she's smart. She do her announcements early like they do in church, so y'all can't get up and leave, because y'all be trying to leave at the end, because I know I'll be here like 3 hours, and so y'all don't catch the announcement. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in before we get the show rolling, okay? All right. So April 7th, yes. If you have not, I just created an Instagram page. It's called Pronoia Visual Arts. Yes, go ahead and tap in over there. But on April 7th over here, we'll be having a premiere with the Star Seeds in the building, and we'll be premiering the video of the musical intros. And because I love the Star Seeds so much, and I don't know if you guys know who they all are, because some of you tap into this show or that show, you haven't been here maybe to all the shows yet. If you have, you know all of the star seeds. There are 7 star seeds. In addition with me, will be 8 altogether here on Pronoia. Shout out to the star seeds. I love them so much. They are such a great, necessary energy right now, and the fact that we found each other is just divinely guided. So shout out to the star seeds. And tonight, before we get into Don't Slay My Dragon, because we is getting into Bruce Leroy, okay? Before we get there though, I would like to give you a little sneak peek of the musical intros that I created for the Star Seeds. This is all from the mind of Goddess Rael, as well as the heart of Goddess Rael. So when people see me zoning out, this is where I go. So I'm going to let you into my little world for a little while, and it is guarded. So enemies, beware. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to give y'all too much. This is just the intro to the intro. So this is the intro for next week on the 7th. So if you guys tap in, you'll see this again. But tonight I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because I love you so much and I'm so pressed. So why not? It's my show. What the hell? What am I waiting for? Right? Yes, I'm excited. I am very excited. So yes, I've always wanted to create movies. This was something I always wanted to do when I was a little girl, right? Growing up, I would hear music videos. Right? I mean, over here, that's exactly what it would be. I would hear music and the videos would just pop into my head. Absolutely, you can tap in. Thank you for being here. As long as you're not an enemy. Let me just make that clear because I ain't giving nobody permission to tap in. If we ain't cool. No, we cool. Okay. So anyway, I created, when I was a little girl, I always listened to music and I would see the videos, like videos that I created in my mind's eye. It would just play out in my head. And I always wanted to create, and Hype Williams, I love me some Hype Williams. I did, because his videos were always his concepts and the visuals and the way he shot them and everything was so dope. So I always wanted to create music videos, right? And on Pronoia, I love to play music over here. I told you guys, my mom was a DJ. I grew up around music. I grew up in the nightclubs. A lot of my family are in the music industry. So I grew up around music all the time. Music is very influential into who I am. Like, music has saved my life and music has saved other people's lives. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Yes, thank you for being here. So, King Adonis, Star Seeds, I will give you a sneak peek tonight of what is to come on the 7th. So make sure you're subscribed and that you hit that notification. It will be, I'm trying to make sure it's on time, at 8 p.m. on the 7th, because it is about 30 minutes. It is. Yeah, I got a mini movie going on. Yes. Yes, they were movies. And so that's what I'm telling you. One time I wrote a whole movie, a whole screenplay, and my cousin asked me to read, and she was like, wow. I was a kid. So anyway, being here in Pronoia, this is the space to create. This is a place where we can be our multifaceted selves. I created the intro video for this season. And once I started doing that, I was like, well, I should do intro videos for all the star seeds. And once I did that, I said, I should make them into a video. And once I did that, I should make an intro video to that video. So that's where we are now. So I'm not going to hold you too long. I got to cue it up because I didn't know if I was going to play it. But I was like, you know what? Why the hell not? Okay. So let me get it together. Boop, boop. Which one is it? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, that's okay. That's not it. This is it. Okay. I got quite a few videos and I don't want to put the wrong one up. Then I get too much of a sneak peek. Okay. So hold on. And I don't know why I'm nervous. You know why? Because just like Erykah Badu is a Pisces, I am too. And this is my work. And this is my art. And I'm sensitive about my shit. Okay? So if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But just enjoy it. I know the star seeds will because you guys are weird like me. All right, let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get the media together. Make sure I'm pushing the right video. Yes. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go, Starseed.
I'm headed to the shrine so Abba soon can bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me. Transmitting messages into the mother city, the mother city, the mother city, mother city. They call me Nephilim, 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 Nephilim. Supernova, supernova.
What is a starseed, you may ask? A starseed is a being of celestial ilk, whose destiny is to take root on terrestrial ground. A light bearer from the deepest and darkest recesses of space. You know that dark matter, black gold, the melange. Well, it's that same mysterious matter encased in a compact and evanescent vessel, sent on the solar winds to begin a journey. An arduous one, no doubt, but very necessary. The goal? Why, elevation, of course. They're a special breed, those starseeds. Fledgling supernovas. They'll make us proud one day, I'm sure. I'm sure.
All right, don't get quiet on me, Starseeds. What you thinking? What you thinking, likey? It was just the preview. So that's the preview of the intros. Tap in on the 7th for the full intro videos. If you have not seen the individual intro videos, you can go back and watch the other shows of the Starseeds. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yes, it's just it's the premiere. Thank you. It's the premiere preview. So when you come in and we doing that, it's just the beginning. Yep, it's just a preview. But thank you guys. I wanted to share that with you before we got into the show tonight. So thank you. Thank you. I'm excited really about the intro videos, how they all came together. And again, I try to be divine in my body, as in shine my little light and show people that I love them while they're here. You know, a lot of times we don't show our appreciation for each other until it's too late. We don't necessarily tell each other we love each other or we appreciate you. I try to tell people around me that I love them when it's real. I love them all the time. I don't got no fake love. So it's real hard for me. I'm a Pisces. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So in any way that I can create a piece that shows that I fucks with y'all, just know I fucks with y'all. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, we are just getting started. It's going to be a beautiful season. We've only made it through. This is the end of the month. So this is the last show of March, and we had a wonderful, wonderful kickoff. All the star seeds have come on already. So if you have not, go back and watch the shows. They are there to watch later. You don't have to watch them all live. But if you do, I love that you tapped in tonight. Everybody, thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you, Cuzzo. And so tonight is Transformation Tuesdays. And that's right. This is Don't Slay My Dragon Part 3. And we are talking about you are the dragon. So you are the last dragon, for one. You are the last dragon. So let's back that up. And this concept had came out earlier because I was watching this with my daughters. They had not seen it before. And this was a couple of months ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I got to do a show about this because it was too many messages. You know, we watch stuff when we kids and we watch it and it's cool, but we're not listening. We're not really tapped in. And man, like I can't even watch it without being like, oh my God, did you hear that? Did you see that? Did you see it? So I want to start off the show with this clip from the beginning, and then we're going to get into You Are the Last Dragon and how many messages were in that movie and how long it took Bruce Leroy to get the point, and how long is it taking you to get the point that you are the master? So we're gonna get into it tonight. I want to show the first clip, and I hope we don't get in trouble for it. But it's the beginning of the movie when the master is talking to Bruce Leroy. Now I know you guys have seen it, right? I know we in the age that everybody has seen The Last Dragon. I know that. Don't be acting like that. Wait a minute. Adonis, have you seen? I'm just playing. Adonis is our baby over here, so I got to make sure my baby. You seen it, baby? Have you seen it? Let me know, okay? Well, anyway, if you haven't, here's a spoiler alert. This is the beginning of the movie, and I want you just to listen to the conversation, and we'll be right back.
How did you know that was the blue one?
I do not know, Master.
You do not know? Huh? Huh?
No. Only apologize for my ignorance, Master. I will do anything to prove my worthiness.
You have been to the movies again, I see. Full of disciples falling to their knees. at the slightest hint of their master's displeasure. Leroy, this is not a punishment. It is a celebration. You have touched the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Part. Just that part. Let's go back. I know, Adonis, I knew you'd seen it. I knew you had already seen it. Yes, I don't want it to cut off right there. Okay. So did you hear it? You heard the whole thing though, right? It went through. I wanted to stop it real quick because I didn't want to play the whole movie, y'all. I didn't want to give you too much because I don't want no problems. But right there, Bruce Leroy catches the arrow and his master says to him, "How did you know?" He says, "I don't know. I just knew." And he gets the emblem snatched up off of him. Like I'm just freestyling right now. This is what came to mind. And he fell down to his knees, and the master says to him, "At the little sign of my displeasure, you've been watching a lot of movies, huh?" Wow. Just think about that conversation. Yeah, exactly. That part. I don't want no problems. Is it a problem? Oh, it did. Oh, okay. It cut off. Okay. Well, we won't be playing anymore. Okay, cool. Thank you. Of course it did. So I'll explain it. Anyway, in the beginning, the master asks him after he throws the arrow. Yeah, YouTube. Absolutely. You know, I be trying to do whatever I want over here. This pronoia. Okay, I do what I want, but they do what they want to. So I'll be seeing that later. Anyway, he threw the arrow and he like breaks the arrow and he's like, how you know? And he's like, I don't know. And when he snatches that piece off of him and he falls to his knees and he's like sad, he like messed up. And his master like, "Yo, you've been watching too much TV. Like, I'm a little upset. You think I'm a little upset, and you up here like, please, no." And he's like, basically, let's just back up right there. The minute that and I'm thinking of him as the master, right? Whenever we see that or we feel like God is displeased with us, it is because of what? An allegory or a story we've been told about what is right and what's wrong, right? And so yes, I will. You know what? I'll do that, King Adonis. I don't know no better right now. But it's the allegory. So he's asking him, like, these stories that you've heard is what's got you, or watching these little movies got you thinking that this is what it is. You're not paying attention. So when he ripped that off of him, when he asked him, like, how did you know? And he didn't know how he knew. Him taking that dragon patch off of him it was an initiation. It was like, yo. And in his eyes, it was failure. But in his master's eyes, it was an accomplishment, right? And we can look at that as a student and a teacher relationship, right? It's time for graduation. And you know how you have that favorite teacher, you don't want to leave, but that teacher's like glad to see you go. And you're like, damn, you must don't love me. And it's not like that. It's like, I know that you're ready, right? Like, you did not know, but you knew. Okay. So we're going to move forward. Everybody's seen the movie, so we don't have to put no more clips up. I thought that was kind of cute, but I guess not. And so he goes on this mission, right, to figure out who the master is. He asks the master about, who is the master? I need to find the master. What's the next level? Mind you, the master has snatched the dragon off of him and placed it in this circle of other dragons. He told him the cycle is complete. Mind you, the whole time the master is talking to him and he is still searching for a master. So his previous teacher, who he called the master, is telling him all the things he really needs to hear in the most gentlest way possible. Like, but the master always speaks in like rhythm and rhymes, and you got to figure it out kind of fairy tale-ish. He kind of gave it to him like, this is the end of a cycle, and now it's time to begin a new one. And he's just like, yeah, but I need a master. And he's like, so because he's seeing that Bruce Leroy is not getting it, he allows him to go on the journey for a master. Instead of saying, you are the master, instead of trying to force it onto him, he allows him onto the fool's journey of figuring out who the master is, right? And how many times have we been gently reminded by people around us of our greatness? And we be like, I know plenty of people that I will tell them how great they are. And they think because I'm a nice person, I'm just saying that. And so they don't take it. It's like a gentle reminder. But the universe really wants you to know who you are. So life will teach you who you are on this journey. And so Leroy goes on the journey of self-discovery, right? So then he's looking for the master. And so he ends up at the Chinese spot, right? Where he's looking for the fortune cookie, right? He's seeking the master. The master that's going to give him all the answers is stuff in fortune cookies with little notes. So Leroy has been physically training his whole life to become the master. But Leroy has not been paying attention clearly, mentally, to figure out who is the master. Because now he is at a Chinese spot looking for the master. And again, he was gently reminded by his first teacher. Now you got these young men outside hip hop doing the hip hop thing, and they are humiliating him. They took his hat off of him. It's kind of like a little humiliation ritual. And again, it's like they kind of playing in his face, like, yeah, ain't no masters around here, ain't no slaves either. They like, are you not getting it? There is no master. Again, he's being reminded, if there is no master, then who is the master? Not once is he questioning this, he's still pushing forward with looking for a master. Okay. That was the second reminder. And he didn't got into now. Just think about the universe. Let's just go back. He got the gentle reminder. Then he got the slight humiliation ritual with the hip hop guys outside because they took his hat. They kind of clowned him out on the streets and still was kind of telling him, and he still wasn't getting it. So now he want to be at peace. He in the movie theaters. He's minding his business. He eating his popcorn. And comes who? Show Enough, right? Show Enough. His name says enough, right? So I thought about Show Enough's name, right? I think about the I am is so powerful, but Show Enough is validation, right? Oh my gosh. This is why I said there's a narcissistic turn to this, but he was a teacher for him. So Show Enough comes in and he's at peace. If you saw it, Bruce Leroy is sitting there eating his popcorn in the movie theater and Show Enough approaches him. He's got a problem with him because he didn't heard about this master Bruce Leroy boy all around town and he don't like what he hearing type shit, right? So he's challenging him. Again, questioning him. Who is the master? But it's not as gentle. It's not gentle as the first master. It's not playful like the second set. Now you got somebody in your face. Like, yeah. And he's telling you who he is. But he's not saying, Show Enough never says, I am the master. Well, towards the end, I think he may have. But at that point, he's got his flying monkey saying, Show Enough. It's not I am, it is Show Enough, which is validation, external validation coming to him to tell him he's the master. He don't really even believe it. Because if he didn't have them saying Show Enough, would he really believe it? Now, Bruce Leroy, he's sitting in there, he's calm. What does a master do? He masters his mind in situations. This man is punching in his face. I got the video I was going to show. I mean, he was all up in his face. He just testing him. But Divine didn't let him put his hands on him. He was just testing him at that time. Still testing him to figure out. Still getting the messages. You know, the red flags we get, the flags we ignore. Who is the master? And he has mastered his emotions. Cool. Sure enough don't like that he left out. He rolled out the movie theater, sure enough looking the fool. He like, nah, I don't like that. Now here's the stronger humiliation ritual. Still on the fool's journey to learning himself, he's in his own classroom. Sure enough shows up. Now sure enough is in his face. He is challenging him. And again, he is showing his peace. He is showing actual mastery over himself by not, because he could have fought sure enough right then. He could have that the movie would have been over right then and there. Whatever would have happened right then. But he had students. He had people around him that he looked after. He was mastering his mind, and he was also aware of the students, the people that he was influencing, right? So a master not only masters himself, but he masters how others view him, right? He doesn't want to lose control because he don't want to teach his students that. And so now sure enough is really showing out. He like, yeah, like you a bum. Not those words, but you know, come kiss my shoe. He made the man kiss his shoe in his own studio. Humiliation ritual. Again, a way that a villain is trying to teach you a lesson. He's still not there yet. So he goes through it. He gets kicked in the face in front of his students. Now he pissed off. He mad. Now I just skipped the whole part where Vanity didn't got kidnapped and he didn't save her, all that part. Y'all know that part. She's in the studio with him. She comes in while he's mad. Oh no. Sure enough, not only that, disrespects him, he disrespects his parents. Now I might be out of order because I can't remember the film because I watched it, but I don't remember the order. But I know he went to his parents' joint and tore up their restaurant too. So now he done pissed Leroy off, right? So if you can't figure out who you are when you're calm, then the universe will piss you off real good and see if you can figure out who you are. So now he in there, he boxing, he talking. And if you heard him speaking, he says, I think peace is my home. He's a peaceful being. Even in the midst of fighting, he is remaining at peace internally. That is a master. He has always been a master. He carried himself the whole time as a master of his emotions. And even when he got out of control with his emotions, a master always knows when to go back and apologize. So in walks Vanity. She all excited because she kind of got a little crush on him anyway. He done saved her life. She feeling him and everything. So she like, oh, I ain't never seen a kung fu black man like this. What's up? So she excited and he pissed off because his family joint then got ran up on. Right? So she's looking at him. She's like, hey, I think I need a bodyguard. You know, somebody know how to do kung fu master. He said, I am no master. He says, I am no master. The woman, and we're going to get into who Vanity is during the mother show, okay? But the woman tells him, you sure look like a master to me. So this is another gentle reminder that, sir, despite all that has occurred, look how you carry yourself. The people around you see that you are a master, but he is yet to notice his own mastery, right? Another gentle reminder from the woman. You look like a master to me. Yeah, he wasn't feeling that at that time. However, he did treat her a little rough. She was like, all right, I'm out, peace. That same master went back, found where she lived, apologized, because a master who masters their emotions is not always a master over their emotions, but they also know when to take accountability of themselves. So he went, the whole movie is showing you how much he was a master of himself, but just not aware of himself. Okay. So awareness is everything. And that's what I got from this movie was that awareness is everything. Everybody around him knew he was the biggest, baddest thing in town. Everybody around him kind of already knew who he was because they wouldn't have been coming at him with 15. Did you see the amount of soldiers that had to come for just Bruce Leroy? One person? Like he was John Wick. Okay? They had all the goons out there. But you know why? It took all those people to crack him open, to realizing who he was. And he still, he whooped all them people. He still was looking for a master. He gets to the end. There is Sho'nuff with his flying monkeys. He fights the flying monkeys. It's him and Sho'nuff. The whole movie, he's gotten these gentle reminders. Sho'nuff was like Father Saturn came in. Because Sho'nuff just knew he had it in the bag. He was ready to whoop his ass. He was ready to drown him there. But in the water, it all ran back to him. All the times that everybody reminded him over and over. I mean, he replayed in his head as he kept getting dunked into that water, baptized into the water, being cleansed, being renewed. Because every time he got dunked, his skin would revitalize. All the bruises and stuff would go away. The blood was starting to disappear. Every time he got into the water, he would become new. Because every time he was dipped, he started to remember who he was. Because if you've ever almost drowned, it's close to death. And then you know how your life flashed before your eyes? Bruce Leroy, life flashed before his eyes, and he remembered who he was. He remembered he needed no master outside of himself. And once he did that, he was indestructible. He was indestructible. When he came up that last time and he said, "Who is the master?" He was like, "I am." It was no doubt in his mind. There was nothing else you could tell him. And he moved as such. The glow came. And that's what happens when you know who you are, that glow, that aura, his aura changed. Now you got somebody with the red aura, right? That lower vibrational, that root aura, that fight or flight type aura. It was always about what he had, who he was, all of that. That's who Sho'nuff was. But not Bruce Leroy. His aura was what, like blue, green, light colored glow. The higher elevations, the heart, chakras. Because he had opened up to who he truly was. He realized that he was the master of his own life. And when you become the master over your own life, all of the things that were sent in to remind you, be it good or be it bad, nothing can defeat you once you realize who you were or who you are. And not only did he go up against Sho'nuff, which a hand battle against somebody who was glowing, but yet, oh boy, the white dude, I don't even remember his name. What's his name? Y'all remember his name? I don't know. He was crazy. Okay. Oh, Eddie Arcadian. Yes. Eddie Arcadian decides that he want to shoot Bruce Leroy. You know, like, yeah, it wasn't enough to send all these goons against you, Chosen. Now that you know who you are, yeah, that was very impressive, but can you be a bullet? And he caught that bullet with his teeth because he knew who he was. To the point where there was no doubt that he was going to catch. There was no doubt. He knew he was protected. He knew who he was. There was no fear of death. And so when he caught the bullet with his teeth and he landed on the ground, and Eddie Arcadian just knew he had him. He just knew he was dead. That's how the world will do you. It will put a bullet towards you. If you're a strong one, it may not be a physical bullet, but life will throw some shit at you that people will not believe that you can overcome, and you will overcome it when you know who you are. And they will come and check on you, not to see if you're okay, to see if they killed you, to see if you're dead yet, to see if it's over for you, to see if they ended you. And when they come and look over you and you smile with the bullet in your teeth, how do you think they feel? When you know who you are in this world, not even a bullet, nothing man can do can touch what God has for you. And he knew that. And if you didn't know the switch up on Eddie Arcadia, when he realized who that man really truly was, he went from trying to kill that man to trying to, we can make so much money together. And ain't that the world for you? Once they realize you have a gift, or you are gifted, or you know who you are, and they can no longer manipulate you, then they want to work with you. Well, let me work with you. Let me see if I can make some money off of you. And so this whole movie, this whole concept of You Are the Last Dragon, and us going from the year of shedding, right? And the dragon is actually also a representation of the snake, right? The year we just came out of endings, of cycles, of realizations. That was the last patch of the cycle he was completing, meaning that he was becoming whole. He was really truly learning himself, but he had to go through all the shit he went through because the gentle reminders didn't work. See, that's like when you have children and everybody's child is different. I had 3. All 3 are different. One, you may be able to say, okay, that's not right. The other one, you're going to have to pop on the hand. The other one might have to get the butt. One of them going to burn himself because they're not going to listen. One's going to listen. And sometimes that's us as a whole. Sometimes we listen, sometimes we don't. We're not perfect. But in every way, divine is going to want us to become our better selves. And sometimes it's by sending in these different types of energy to test you, to see if you know who you truly are. Or are you still looking for a master outside of yourself? And we've been brought up to learn that everything is outside of us. You know, our abundance is not within. It's money, it's material wealth. But to me, health is abundance. Happiness is abundance. Do you know how many people walk around who lack joy, natural laughter? Like, there are people who have less that are happier than people who have more. And those people who have more envy. You know, this reminds me of when I was younger in English class. We talked about the slaves, and they used to have those little slave houses in the back where they used to be, you know, where they lived and stuff. But you know, the slaves, they had when they was off of work, they'd be back there playing bones and laughing and having a good time. And the slave masters and his wife would come and sit outside and listen to their laughter and to their happiness. Because all that plantation that they had and all the slaves that they had and all the things that they had, they did not have joy. And these people had nothing, but they had joy. And that was the true abundance. So we've been tricked into believing that anything that is real is external to us. And so we went on this journey, this fool's journey. It happened in The Alchemist. It happened in The Last Dragon. It's happened in many stories where we start off and end up back where we started, but different in knowing, because the journey is necessary, even if you end up back where you started. Peace and blessings, Diana. And so he went through the journey of the alchemist. He went through the fool's journey just to remember what his master told him in the very beginning of the movie, that he was the master of his own self. He didn't need an external master, but he needed the journey to teach him that. That is us. That is us. That is what we're going through right now. the destruction, the chaos outside of us. We've gotten the gentle reminders that God is within us. We've gotten the gentle reminders that the world was going crazy, but nobody did anything. So now the gentle reminders are removed, but it's not for chaos, it's for elevation. It was always for his betterment. It was always so that Leroy will become who he's supposed to be. It wasn't just so he get his ass whooped by showing up and a whole bunch of people and his parents get everything taught. That was just a part of the journey of becoming. And life will do that, right? Life will throw things at us and we feel like, what the is that? What is this brick? Why am I getting handed this boulder? And it's because you need to be strengthened. Your shoulders ain't big enough for what you about to step into. I loved his purity, and we'll get into that on the Masculine and Feminine show, but I loved that he kept himself pure, and in the way that even his brother was like, man, he had never been in with a woman. So it was a ways of telling you that he had mastered himself in a way that he had mastered his sexual energy. He had mastered his ability to control himself in situations where most of us would have lost it. When somebody's all up in your face and punch you, acting like they're about to knock you out, let alone go into your parents' establishment and tear shit up. He was able to control himself. It showed you how he mastered himself on so many levels, but his lack of awareness is what took him on the journey. That is the human journey. And we are unaware of who we are. So we are really returning to ourselves. That is why this season is called Remember the Times, or the re-education of God Israel. Is because I'm not miseducated. I'm being re-educated by the star seeds, by you guys. Every time I sit down here and I'm able to channel spirit, I'm actually learning as well, remembering who I was and who I am supposed to be. That is Leroy's journey. That was the journey of the last dragon. There is no last. It's just another cycle to be completed. But the awareness was necessary so he could step into the next part of his journey. And he had to learn that. And pronoia, what means that the universe is always working in your favor. Right? So that means that things are always conspiring for you. So even when those bullies and those things were sent his way, they were sent there for him to remember so that he can become one with his higher self, because that's what happened in those waters. The scared, the unknown, that part of him that did not know who he was, it died in those waters, and there became a new. He truly became like Bruce Lee. See, Bruce Lee was great because Bruce Lee knew who he was, and he tried to teach that as well. And I love that that was the master that he was so attracted to, but yet still unaware that what made Bruce Lee so great was that Bruce Lee knew himself. Absolutely. Healing is remembering who you are. You have to remember who you are, because that's a part of your soul's journey. Like, you're not just here to drift. You're here to bring your gifts, and your gifts come with remembering. But you can't really fully experience it without being cracked open sometimes. And he had to get cracked open. That wasn't an easy journey for little Bruce Leroy. He was just trying to eat his popcorn and chill and mind his business. But the comfort zone don't get you to where you need to be. He couldn't get there just being around the people who believed in him, because he did have a school of kids that really believed in him. He had to be around those who challenged him. That's right. Hell is a refinery. Absolutely. Peace and blessings. So he had to go through. And man, look what he became. Look who he became. His brother was playing. Oh man, look at him. Oh, he was playing him in the beginning. At the end, oh, that's my big brother. And then I say nothing about him. That's what happens when you step in your power, though. It wasn't that he didn't respect him because he didn't respect himself. He didn't know who he was. So his brother didn't know who he was. How can you expect anybody else to know who you are if you don't stand in your authority and your power? But when he lit the fuck up, everybody was like, oh yeah, it's Bruce Leroy. Better put some respect on that man's name. Even Arcadian was trying to put him on when he knew who he was. Even your enemies will try to put you on once you know who you are. They'll be like, man, look, I'm sorry I plotted against you. My bad. But you think you can give me a little bit of that energy over there? No, you cannot. At the same time, it shows you who you are. So thank your enemies. Thank them. They are just a mirror. They're a cracked mirror. It's a distorted mirror, but it's a way to give you a reflection of something that you didn't learn the easier way. We do get the gentle nudges. We do. We call it imposter syndrome. When we figure out who we are and we still be like, I don't know. And the universe be like, oh yeah, you don't know? Boom. You be like, damn. Good evening. Yes. Yes. Who and what you call yourself is powerful. But standing in your power and knowing who you are and truly not being able to be moved. He was man, once he came up that last time, what now you could do? Nothing you could do. Look. I wish I could just clip it real quick, but they're going to hit me again, and I ain't trying to knock y'all offline or block y'all, so we're not going to do that. I think y'all all seen the movie, so we don't have to show it again, but it's a journey. It's the fool's journey. It's the alchemist journey. It's the journey of, and the alchemist journey is really your journey. You are the gold. You are the thing to be refined in this life. You are the thing to be discovered. You, the true you. This age that you are going into, that we are in right now, is for you to truly step into your power. And sometimes it comes with isolation. Sometimes it comes with people not believing you. Sometimes it comes with enemy attacks. Because when you get ready to step into power, everything around you recognizes it because it recognized you before you did. It's true. I've had people who, and this is not it goes both ways. Let's just put it that way. People will see your light, and sometimes people will see your light and you don't see it. And so they'll say something like, wow, blah, blah. And you like, and you kind of blow it off because you don't see it in yourself. And then there's others who will see it and see that you don't see it in yourself and use it against you. So you have to know who you are. That's the reason why the universe is so important for you to know who you are, because you carry a light regardless if you see it or not. Others see it. So you might live your whole life feeling like, why am I always being attacked? I'm trying to be a nice person, all this, because you're not stepping into your power. You're trying to play it small and the universe refuses. It's not going to gently keep tapping you. It's going to whoop your ass until you wake up. Because you are part of the bigger picture. And it's important for you to wake up so that the people that you affect also are able to wake up. It's like we all on a timer and you want to sit and watch movies and eat popcorn, Bruce Leroy. No, we're going to sit and show enough. This family needs to figure out who he is. He wants to just teach and be this and be like Bruce Lee. No, you are the last dragon. Sometimes we have to be reminded in the most harshest ways possible. Sometimes it's gentle. I prefer gentle now. Thank you, universe. I've learned the hard ways. I don't want to be like Bart Simpson. Ow, ow. Y'all remember that commercial? He just kept, like, come on, man. Just let the Butterfinger go. He wasn't going to let it happen. Some of us are like that. And those are the karmic loops that we continue to perpetuate if we don't allow ourselves to grow into who we truly supposed to be. And at this time, most of us truly need to be in our power. because there's going to be so much coming at not just us. We're like, honestly, if you're watching this, you've got a calling on your life. You've been called here for a reason. I truly speak to star seeds. Normal people do not come here. I'm sorry. If you thought you were normal, here's a wake-up call. You're not. And that's great. Welcome to Paranoia. But normal people don't watch this show. Sorry. If you are here, you're divinely guided. This is a time for you to be activated. You came here to remember. We are here to help you remember. If you already remember, we're here to spark other parts of you. There's so much for us to learn. We're here to learn together. He had partners along the way. He had reminders along the way. We are the reminders along the way. Yes, I have friends around me who remind me of who I am. It's not because I need validation, but sometimes we need affirmation. Sometimes we need confirmation of what we already know, but not the validation. If you're coming seeking validation, then you have not learned the lesson of who you truly are. You don't need to be validated. You don't need a master. You don't need anyone outside of you to tell you who you are. You may sometimes be like, man, wow. People will affirm it for you. You won't even need them to. They will do it because they will see your greatness. But it won't be you. It won't be you needing it. Affirmations are way better than validations. Anything that is going to make you feel better because you already know versus you needing somebody else to tell you. You thrive off of that. That's your fuel. Don't ever let that fuel you. Anything external to you is fueling you. It can be removed. If someone tells you that, everything external to you can be removed. Your home, your animals, anything. If someone gave you a book about God and they burned all the books and eventually there was generations who were born with those books being burned, then there is no God, right? If the God only exists externally in those books. But thank God, God does not. We are eternal. We are the eternal libraries of the divine. We carry the information within us. We have to be activated at times. This is the time. There was a time Bruce Leroy had to go through his so he could be activated. This is your Bruce. You are the Bruce Leroys of the world right now. I promise you, if you are here, it is not by chance. You could be doing anything but watching Paranoia. You are here because you are being activated at this time of Aquarius. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. We don't speak on a lot of it over here because we already know. We don't have to give it any more power than what it's already doing. We're trying to pull power the other way, back to ourselves. Because that's where the true creation comes from, within. And if we want to see something different, this is the only way and only place we can create from, within. So all that stuff that goes on, I don't even cut that thing on to see anything. If I didn't, believe me, I don't. It's not necessary. I know, I can feel it. The energy is not, I can feel it. The anxieties, people, I can feel it when I go to the grocery store. I can feel it when I'm out in public. I don't need to cut on a TV. I don't need the programming. Bruce Leroy was tapped in, so tapped in that he forgot to really truly tap in. But once he got that reminder, once you know, and ain't no turning back. Once you're the master, you're the master. You can't pass that. You can't pass that baton to nobody else. And once you become the master, that means that even the devil is you too. Yeah, it's in you too. It's in you too. It's what you do. It's your choices. It's all you. Once you become the master, you have to take all accountability. Yes, there are negative forces outside of you that will work against you, but what you do, that is you, that is your divine and your demons, because you're the master, right? We all have the choice. And that's what we're really supposed to be mastering here. I always talk about the oil, right? I'm gonna tell the story again for those who've never been here about the oil and the spoon. We come into this world and God gives us this spoon with oil on it. That's your soul. And this world is the fun house. And God goes, hey, go explore, enjoy the fun house. But make sure not to spill the oil on your spoon. And we get the message. We understand. We know this. We know this without a Bible. We know we have moral codes built into us, our soul. That's in there, regardless if we have it on paper or not, right? So we have moral codes. There are things that we know that's going to get us out of here with this thing intact. So we go into the fun house. The mirrors is crazy and wacky. It's people, it's other people here too. It's all kinds of things. There's music playing in the fun house and everything. But never forget about that oil on that spoon. There's going to be people who don't make it out the fun house. They get so caught up in the fun house, they didn't do because see, the oil in the spoon is the key too, right? So you return and you ain't got no oil in those, like, where's your oil? Where's your soul? You lost it in the fun house. Now, don't go back out there with a fool. And when God asks you, hey, say, how was Earth? How was everything down there? And I don't know. I was just trying to make sure I didn't spill the oil on my spoon. No, that's not the point either. The point is to enjoy the fun house and to keep the oil on your spoon, to observe but not become consumed. See, that's how you balance. We live here, but we don't have to be of here. I know I'm not from here. I'm just saying. But I'm here at this time. But I don't want to lose my spirit, my soul, my star seedum, the real true me inside. I don't want to spill the oil on my spoon, enjoying the luxuries of this life. Bruce Leroy didn't have, he had managed to get all the way through with the spoon, but he didn't learn the lessons. So he got sent back through, and it became rough, and he figured it out. And it was all about learning who you are. And you can only learn that by looking in the mirror sometimes at the fun house, but also keeping your oil on your spoon. You are the master of your destiny, of your creations. You can create whatever you like right now. It doesn't matter if the whole world is falling apart. This is the great time to redirect and alchemize that energy and become your best self. Believe it or not, this is the best time to create. Because the destruction, the things that go on outside of you, you have no control over. But if you start to create internally, if you start to create, the beauty that you create will start to be reflected externally. And we all need that right now. Truly, that is our responsibility. This world that we're about to remodel, that's about to, because everything is about to change. We're stepping into a new era. But we get to decide what it looks like based on who we become, who we are, and if we know ourselves or not. The return of the Christ is the return of Christ consciousness, the wisdom, the mind, the thinking, and the learning and the knowing. That's what it is. We're in the age of knowing. We're in the age of Sophia, of wisdom. But it's a choice that we make within ourselves that is going to make a reflection on what's on the outside. The 3D world is the past. What you see out here is the past. Think about this. What you're living now is what you thought about living a long time ago. Yes or no? Like you had dreams as a child of, and it may not be exactly that, but when you were a child, you were projecting out what you were going to be like. And then you ended up living it. That's not the present. That's what you projected in the past, meaning that whatever you're thinking right this minute is what your future going to be like. This is why I'm saying that it's important that each individual take responsibility for our own selves and not allow external things to take control of our focus and our minds and whatever our energy goes. Because wherever our energy goes is where we start creating. And we don't want to add to the destruction. We don't want to add to all that's going on externally, because that's the past. It's like we're creating in the past. If we keep looking external and we keep giving that energy, we keep recreating the same shit. So stop looking external. Go inward and project out what you want to see. Not what you're saying, but what it is you want to see. Please. I'm asking you, because this world that I have, even if as a starseed, as a person, as a human, whatever we project, this is this is my universe right here. My house, my place is my universe. So this can be as beautiful and as wildlife, and it can be whatever I want it to be. But when I step out into this world, that is the collective universe. And I can make an impact when I walk into places. My energy can shift energy, but collectively, if we are not changing, then the external is not changing. So we can't just live in our houses. I know we want to. I know a lot of us are hermits, and a lot of healers right now, we like being in isolation. We don't want to be around a lot of people, but that's not what we're here for. We want to go out into our environments and have our environments be full of the same type of energy that we carry that we want to see out in the world. And we can only do that if that's what we're projecting every day, but not just in our homes. When we go out, when we meet people, so that energy is contagious. And that's how we change the future of what we see truly. Because what you're seeing right now is the past. That's why it's playing out like it is. We thought about this a while ago. When we have children and we have all these thoughts, right? As mothers, we have these thoughts about think about civil rights, right? Think about during the civil rights movement. I'm not that old, but let's just say I was, okay? So say like things were going bad and I'm like, I cannot stand these times. I wish I could fight back. You know, you're pregnant. As a mother, you're pregnant. You can't go out there and be like, I'm just over it. I don't want to see. You're projecting. I don't want to see this type of future. This is what I want to see. And and if you're not thinking, like if you're not like focused, you're like, oh, I want to rebel. And I want to think about this. You're projecting these energies, right? And you're creating the future with these energies that you're thinking about at this moment, about this thing that's going on external to you. Then you're pregnant. So now you have a baby, and this baby's a rebel. This baby's on the front line. She out there protesting. She's doing all the things that you thought about back then. She is the future projection of you, of what you were thinking at that time. Everything that we birth is from a thought, so it's already past. My words that I just said, that's the past, but it has an impact, and it'll have an impact days from now. Do you understand? So what we're looking at right now is not what's current. Do not base your life. Do not base your life on what you see right now. That's why it's important to go within, because you can change what is external to you if you go within yourself and start working from there. Bruce Leroy had to learn about himself so he could be the most powerful version of himself, because God knew that at the end of that journey, he was going to be faced with a bullet and he was going to have to catch it with his teeth, like the myths kept saying he could do. So he had to become the person from that the past had projected into the future. He had to become that person, and he did. He did. They had already talked about him catching a bullet with his teeth. This is before it happened. So of course it was going to happen, because it was spoken. It was a projection. So he had to become the person. He had to take the steps to become who they were already projecting him to be. And he became that. But he had to go through the journey, and you will too. That's it. You are the last dragon. Don't let anyone slay your dragon. The dragon is here to protect you. Your dragon is your fire. Your dragon is your drive. The dragon is you. It is your feminine energy, is your creativity, it is your ability to birth things. It is everything. I had a great night. I am going to do the Knowledge Radio right now. It is 11, almost 11:10. So I'll be over there with Knowledge Born Allah for the after show, because we're going to be talking about Don't Slay My Dragon. And we'll continue over there on Do the Knowledge Radio. But Starseeds, thank you so much for tapping in with me tonight. I hope the message came through clear. Of course, I'm going to have to go back and watch it, because when I channel, I don't normally remember anything that I've said. Honestly, spirit takes over. And that's why it just be flowing, because I really don't know what I'm saying. I just let spirit follow. But hopefully you got the message tonight, and you know that this journey is not easy, but it is for you. You are here at this time for a reason. Okay, there is billions of souls that could have been here at this moment. You are here. You were hand selected by divine to be here at this time, to be here on Paranoia at this time, to do every single thing that you're doing is in alignment, even if it doesn't feel like it. Even if you're coming up against things that you don't want to deal with right now, it's trying to teach you something about who you are. Everything is about becoming who you truly are, returning to yourself. Don't let this world knock you off of your pivot. Don't let it throw you off your game. You got this. You're a star seed. You're divinely guided. And you know the universe is always working in your favor. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I know. It's going to be a late night. I'll be 11 on the clock. I'll be over there with Knowledge Born Online on Do the Knowledge Radio. If you want to catch me over there, do the THA Knowledge Radio. Probably in a few minutes, I need to take a quick water break and some more stuff. But this is Paranoia Starseed Podcast. You know, I got to play a little music knowledge. So I'll see you in a little bit. This is Paranoia Starseed Podcast. Good. I'm glad you needed to hear that message. And I'm glad y'all got that message from source. This is Paranoia Starseed Podcast. Hold on. On the 6th, Smart Video Girl will be back. That's when we'll be back here. She'll be the first for April. So make sure you're tapped here for your self-mastery guru on April the 6th. On the 7th, the premiere of the Starseed Intros musicals. So make sure you're here. Hit that notification bell so you're tapped in. On the 11th, Mr. Westbrooks is in the building. That's right. Our math metaphysician is in the building. On the 17th, King Adonis is here. And I'm going to stop right there. I think on the 19th, Knowledge Born Allah is in the building. And I'm going to stop there. Y'all, I got so many star seeds. I don't want to start getting the dates mixed up. But I will be putting out a reel with the dates, so make sure you're looking out for that. Make sure you're following me on Paranoia Starseed Podcast. Share. We continue to grow over here. I am so proud. Starseeds, when we came over, I think we came over to YouTube maybe a year, 2 years ago, but we were only on for 1 year. And in that 1 year, we have grown by like 300 Starseeds. So thank you so much for subscribing. I am excited as we continue to grow. It is not about the numbers. It is about, look, quality over quantity. Starseeds are attracted to starseeds, honestly. Authenticity loves authenticity. So if you know a starseed, send them our way. We would love to connect. This is a community we continue to grow. We are the universe, always conspiring in our own favors. I'm going to leave you guys. If you want to hear you want to see the little preview again, we can do that. And then we're going to go out with a little music. Again, catch me on Do the Knowledge Radio. I'll be right over there. So once the music goes off over here, boop, I'm bopping over there. I know some of y'all got to work, so catch the replay. Love you, Starseeds. Universe always working in your favor. All right, let me cue it up. Let me stop acting like I got it on point, because I don't. See, he's trying to play with me. We go, Starseeds. All right. hold on. Because I'm kind of like a perfectionist with this thing. If I like, it really bothers me. So we'll start from the beginning. And I have to cue it this way because I do not own the music. So here we go, you guys. Shout out to Ciroc for this dope ass song.
I'm headed to the shrine so Abba soon can bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me. Transmitting messages into the mother city, mother city, mother city, mother city. They call me Nephilim, 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 Nephilim. Supernova, supernova.
What is a starseed, you may ask? A starseed is a being of celestial ilk, whose destiny is to take root on terrestrial ground. A light bearer from the deepest and darkest recesses of space. You know that dark matter, black gold, the melange. Well, it's that same mysterious matter encased in a compact and evanescent vessel, sent on the solar winds to begin a journey. An arduous one, no doubt, but very necessary. The goal? Why, elevation, of course. They're a special breed, those starseeds. Fledgling supernovas. They'll make us proud one day, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Since it's already mellow, I'm gonna do something that's out of the normal routine. So if I miss 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a few notes.
You know what this whole thing comes down to, Richard? He's all right. He just needs a little time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the routine. Wake up and thank God for the new things. I got life, I got strength, you know true things. Now the world admiring how I do things. Nigga, it's the rule, it's the routine. Evaluate my goals, I gotta execute my true dreams. Get up off my ass and leave the past in the past. I'm taking out my own trash. Yeah, they said I wouldn't last, but now they see the root. They see the routine, activate my genius. I evolved from them pipe dreams. Now I'm starting business, mind my own business. Breaking records, Guinness, and I ain't stopping till I'm finished. It's all in my roots, it's in the routine. Drink more water and eat plants for the protein. Fridge full of sea moss and the shells full of herbs. See when you change what you eat, it'll change how you think. Nigga, change your roots, your routine. I'm exposing all my roots, all my black thoughts. I'm black and proud, but a nigga don't want no black heart. Couldn't see the future, I took my mask off. They asking for the vaccine, I told them it's the water, nigga, Maxine. Reclaim time, yeah, this my moment, I proclaim mine. Thought I was Jesus, how I changed wine. I'm drinking water now. I'm in the kitchen, what you order now? Yeah, I got knowledge by the zip, go and break it down. My bookshelf full of scrolls. Sometimes I still grab my phone and scroll. Gotta practice self-control, gotta eat what feed the soul. All this peace in my bowl, had so much on my plate. Had a fork in a roll, but I did the dishes. It's a marathon, go do the distance. The hood looking for a leader, dog, I did the census. A young king, if you wanna make it out them trenches. Get a new dream, get a new team. Gotta focus on the routine.
It just needs a little time.
Yeah. It's power in the routine.
It just needs a little time.
Yeah. Nigga, focus on the root.
The rain isn't over. Newsman on the TV tells me there's gonna be thunder crashing over me. I'm running for cover. Footsteps on the concrete beneath me, they're cheering me onwards. Day feels like night. I can be my own light. Go dancing and be my own light. Dancing in the rain. Oh, if I find it inside, I can learn how to shine. I can shine it through the rain. Maybe I can be somebody's rainbow.
Yeah. I had to elevate my mental. I got up off my ass and pressed the gas on my potential. I tamed my temptations, now I'm taking care of my temple. I pull up to the function, skip the line, don't show credentials. They know I'm presidential. Everything monumental when you recognize your moment. See, I built it on my own, so ain't no question if I own it. They used to laugh, call me alone, and now they asking for a loan. See, my ex said I wouldn't succeed. I planted my feet and now I grown. See, I used to be a stoner, now I'm high off life. I'm up high in plain sight, just hopped off a flight. Me and Hunt, old kid, now they gotta raise the price, cause I invested in myself and made it back overnight. Dog, we all fall short, don't give a fuck about your height. In America, do you wrong, so you better know your rights. See, they do it for attention, I just follow intuition. I'm on a mission, why they missing? I ain't difficult, I'm different. Ooh.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I bet it on myself, now everything getting better. Nah, I can't settle. They want me to come down, told them meet me on my level.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I deserve a medal. Yeah, nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, with my gold medal. See, I used to try to force it, now I flow with it. They threw dirt up on my name, but now I grow with it. I used to wait up on my blessing, now I go get it. I'm done waiting, done debating. If God tests me, let him grade me. This that top shelf flow, yeah, I'm way out your reach. Used to choose between shoes, now I tell them give me each. But I don't brag about no fashion, cause I ain't one for the flash. Used to sag, now I'm a grown man. I keep my belt fast and had so much on my plate. But then I started fasting, then I started meditating, then I started levitating. This that self-knowledge, black man educated, could've been in that cell. Now every day a celebration. Now these days I practice celibacy and focus on development. And I ain't really emotional, I'm just emotionally intelligent. Shawty call me selfish cause I don't focus on my betterment. These days I'm on a higher level, no I can't settle. Whoa.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I bet it on myself, now everything getting better. Nah, I can't settle. They want me to come down, told them meet me on my level.
Nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I deserve a medal. Yeah, nah, I I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. And life's a marathon with my gold medal. Yeah.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.